In today's video, I'm going to be demonstrating how using alarm gates can actually help save lives. So for today's demonstration, we're going to pretend that we're using a small surface probe, pancake probe there, pancake coil, and we're going to assume that we are inspecting the thin aluminum skin on an aircraft. 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters thick. Anyway, it's very thin. And we all know how important it is that aluminum skin on aircraft remains structurally sound and without any cracks. If you do not find the cracks, it can have very serious consequences. So, I have two instruments here. One of them's a little bit fancier. It's a Workstation 2000 by Stavely, Nortec. I love that instrument. But look at how big the screen is. It's almost 9 inches. Got color displays, all sorts of fancy stuff. But watch what happens when I take my thin aluminum aircraft skin here and I'm going to null the instrument. Okay, there is my null point on the screen. Now, I'm going to be looking at my screen, right? And as I scan back and forth with my probe, I'm not seeing any flaws. Everything looks great. No cracks here. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this probe right here and I'm going to attach it to this locator 2S by hawking. Much smaller screen. Doesn't even have color displays. It's black. It's black like digital. But we're going to see how a skilled operator, using the right settings, can actually make the difference between an absolutely horrible test and one that saves lives. You ready? Let's detach that probe. And now I'm going to hook it up to the Hawking Locator 2S. Now I want you to notice the difference when I'm using this instrument. You can imagine if I was crawling all over an aircraft, or if I was hanging from a rope inspecting a weld, I have to concentrate on what I'm doing with the probe because the pancake coil is only 3 or 4 millimeters in diameter. So you must carefully scan the material with a very correct grid pattern so you have 100% coverage and don't miss any area of the material. In order to do that, you have to be looking at the material a lot rather than just staring at your screen the whole time. Because if you're staring at your screen, you're not going to be watching what you're doing on the test material surface. So, first, I'm going to take my aircraft skin here and I'm going to make sure I null my instrument, balance. Alright, I'm looking at the screen, I'm scanning, NDD. No flaws here at all. But what happens when I turn away from the screen and I'm scanning and I can't see what's going on? If I have an alarm gate set up and I pass over a discontinuity, the alarm alerts me and I can go, oh wow, we got some surface cracks. And that's how alarm gates can help save lives.